Statistics from the Partnership for Open and Fair Skies says the governments of Qatar and the United Arab Emirates since 2004 have provided about $42 billion in subsidies and benefits to Qatar Airways, Etihad Airways and Emirates. This singular action has before now pitched the three American carriers in the United States, that is United, Delta and American, against the Gulf Three. But with the recent announcement by Delta to pull out of the Dubai route in February 2016, citing unfair practices, it has become important back here at home to review the role of government support for domestic carriers to enable them operate efficiently and effectively. That's our focus on this edition. Welcome to Aviation This Week on Channels Television. I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi.
Transport buoys the economy of every nation, and route development is the lifeblood of the aviation industry. A means of promoting growth, securing profit, and satisfying various constituencies. Capital flight from the aviation sector in Nigeria has reached over $7 billion as at the end of 2015. The amount, according to a paper presented earlier this year by the former Minister of Aviation, Osita Chidoka, said the funds include those that moved overseas by international carriers and monies spent by local airline for aircraft maintenance and spares. Nigeria is said to be the highest contributor to capital flight from Africa in the aviation sector because over 90% of its international traffic is serviced by foreign carriers. Capital flight remains an issue because most foreign airlines have been generously given more than enough flight rights into Nigeria, to the detriment of Nigerian carriers, which are left with just 3% of the international market share. The inability of Nigerian airlines to ply most of the routes has led to an imbalance in the over 100 bilateral air service agreements between Nigeria and most countries. One of such agreements is that of the Lagos-Dubai route, where three carriers from that area fly over 21 frequencies into Lagos and Abuja, but every attempt by Nigerian carriers have been unsuccessful. First, it was Virgin Nigeria. The airline, at the height of its success, ventured into Dubai on June 2nd, 2006, to begin what many thought would expand the travel space and give travelers more options on the lucrative route. Virgin withdrew from the route shortly after it started operations. The Nigerian flag carrier could not grow this route developed by the defunct Nigeria Airways in 2003. The liquidated carrier was said to have developed the Dubai route that has now become a prime destination with less than 10 passengers, until the route became a hot cake for tourists, traders and holidaymakers. For Arik, that debuted on the route in July 2015, it had to withdraw about 10 months later, owing to what the airline described as challenges on the route. Aside the Dubai route, Arik is also finding it tough on some other routes, occasioned by the inability of government to protect the carrier and give it and other Nigerian airlines incentive to compete with their better funded counterparts. For many countries, unfair competition is at the heart of the Gulf's carrier's success. with some American airlines disclosing details of subsidies totaling $42 billion since 2004. The findings have since been submitted to the American government in a 55-page dossier, urging a rethink of Washington's Open Skies Treaty with Qatar and the United Arab Emirates, the UAE. They offer the best of services and innovation in flight entertainment, plus good geography favoring them with their position in the Middle East.